Livonia versus Canton, getting ready to battle it out. Are you curious about your housing options here in Southeast Michigan? I have been a resident here in Canton for most of my life, and I am here to compare the differences and similarities between Canton Township and the city of Livonia. Hopefully, that will also give you a better idea where you want to move next. So let's start off with proximity to the highways. Livonia is right there at I-96, I-275, and M14, all very similar, centrally located in between those three highways. As far as Canton, we are just west of Livonia, but we also have accessibility to I-275 and Michigan Avenue, which is also takes you to Detroit and Ann Arbor. Let's get into population. This is where we're very similar between the two locations. As far as Livonia is concerned, Livonia has 93,000 residents. Canton was registered at 95,000 residents. Livonia is considered to be a family-friendly with a suburban feel. Canton is very similar, but it's also diverse and also growing population of a mix of suburban and rural. So a little bit of slight changes, or not changes, but differences between those two. Let's get into the economy and employment. As far as Livonia, it is a diverse economic and a strong retail manufacturing with healthcare sectors. They are home to major employers such as Trinity Health and St. Mary's Hospital. As far as Canton, Canton is a rapidly growing economy with a focus on retail, automotive, and technology sector. One of the major employers for Canton is Yazaki North America, as well as the Plymouth Canton Airport, located right there on Joy Road. Now let's get into the education portion. Livonia Public Schools and Clarenceville School District are serving in the areas for Livonia. They are home to Madonna University and a satellite campus of Schoolcraft Community College. And then when it comes to Canton, we have the Plymouth Canton Community School System. So they serve both Plymouth and Canton, and it is a very unique school system. And if you want to know more about that, check out my video. You can click the link up at the top about the Canton Plymouth school system. Performance-wise, there are several private and charter schools here located here in Canton. We're also close to Eastern Michigan University, as well as University of Michigan Dearborn campus, as well as the Ann Arbor campus. Housing. So housing, in Livonia, you got a mix of mid-century homes, newer constructions, and condos. The median home price in Livonia is roughly about $250,000. It's a stable housing market with a steady appreciation. Canton is a little bit different. We're a range of housing options from new developments to established neighborhoods, with the median home prices right around the $300,000. In addition to that, they have a strong housing market with new construction and increasing property values. When it comes down to amenities and recreation, Livonia has numerous parks and recreation facilities, including the Greenmead Historic Park and the Rotary Park. They also have the Livonia Community Rec Center, which offers fitness facilities, pools, sports programs. And I will tell you, even though I am from Canton, I love the Livonia Rec Center. I think it is a top-notch facility there. But let's moving on down. They have several shopping centers, restaurants, including Laurel Park Place Mall. And then we get into Canton. Canton is an extensive park system, including Heritage Park and Independence Park. They also have the Summit, which is, or the Summit on the Park as they call it, which is a community center that offers fitness facilities, indoor pools, and events. Shopping and dining options at places like Canton Center and IKEA. For whatever reason, is a draw for places, people from all over the world, or not necessarily the world, but you get my point. All over the United States, Michigan, Ohio, whatever, that's my United States, they're coming into IKEA, all right, for whatever reason. Now we get into the community and culture between the two. So Livonia has a strong sense of community with various neighborhood associations and community events. Their active local art scene with venues such as the Livonia Sympathy Orchestra and the Livonia Civic Theater. Whereas Canton, it's a vibrant community with numerous cultural festivals, farmers market, family events. And speaking of farmers markets, don't forget to check out my other video regarding the interview I did with Constantino's farm, which is located there on Cherry Hill. But anyways, getting back to this, they also have active arts and cultural scene with the Village Theater at the Cherry Hill, which we call Uptown. It's on Cherry Hill and over by Denton and Ridge Road area. Village Theater has various local art initiatives as well. Proximity to Detroit, well, you can't really compare the two. I mean, they're both very similar. You know, it's a couple miles more for Canton than it is for Livonia. So I don't think that that's really going to be the deciding factor. So who is the winner between Canton and Livonia? You know, in all honesty, they are very similar to each other, but yet it is so amazing that people from Canton think Canton is better than Livonia, and people from Livonia think Livonia is better than Canton. So really, it comes down to a preference. They are both very similar type communities. Like I said, Canton is a township, Livonia is a city, but outside of that, they offer almost everything that they offer between the housing, the education, the employments. They're very similar, and I don't think you can go wrong with either one. So this is why I'm here telling you that you could go to either one of those locations, and guess who serves them both as a realtor? This guy right here. I can help you out. You want to live in either one of those communities or any of the surrounding communities, give me a call at 734-560-3499, and I'll make sure that I get you to the right one and you'll be on the winning side.